Clean Week starts tomorrow, and I am so excited. I am giving myself a fresh start on my coaching business. I have felt myself not pushing as hard as I could in terms of expanding my network and inviting people to events. It's so easy to get participants to come back, which is great because the events are quality, but it doesn't create any sense of urgency for me in invitations. I can whip together a dozen people for a group in a day, easy. Again, this is great. I want to move my business forward, though, and some of that requires making new friends and exploring new options and making those invitations. So I thought about what giving my business a fresh start looks like, and I realized it actually looks like my last 3 clean weeks. It looks like scheduling my time. It looks like guarding my rest so I don't end up crashing. And it looks like checking in with my body and responding to my needs. So I'm basically doing the themes from my last 3 clean weeks all in one. And that really makes a lot of sense to me from a tactical perspective too, because I find when I'm working on new practices, if they'll slip. You'll work on something new and, I'm not drinking enough water all of a sudden. This is why Water Weekend is so great every month, because by the time you get to the end of the month, you're like, my awareness is slipping a little bit. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited about making this business work being a priority for me because I want to be financially self-supporting. That's what I want. It's why I'm doing this. I love y'all. I want to be financially self-supporting. So I'm proud of myself for taking action on that support need. I picked the wrong focus for Clean Week. My eczema has been acting up, and I promised myself years ago when I discovered how closely it is tied to my stress levels, I would treat it as my body's alarm system. So, kiddo is in therapy right now, and I have the waiting room suite to myself, and I did a guided meditation, and very quickly realized I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm stressed out. And so I don't need to have a triple threat clean week where I'm putting pressure on myself to ultimately reach financial success, because that's kind of what's driving it, right? Like financial self-care, working on my business, all that. I need to get back to the basics. I need to focus on my breath. I need to tend to my stress levels before I pile anything else onto myself. And I'm really proud of myself for knowing that's not the right focus, and for listening to myself, and for risking whatever stupid embarrassment there might be at having gotten it wrong. Because it's more important I'm compassionate with myself and supporting myself the way I need to be supported today and this week. So my new Clean Week focus is to love on myself, just whatever I need, whether it's a meditation, whether it's a nap, I don't know, but my stress level is clearly not in a good place, and I gotta do what I can to fix that. So, Monday morning, I told you I was going to keep it simple. By Monday evening, I was plowing through this book and mourning all the things I would have to lose in order to lose my eczema, including chocolate and spinach. When complicated things again. Like, I know for a fact that my eczema is activated by stress and can be reduced by stress relief. And I'm chasing all these other answers because I don't know how to relieve my stress. Um, and it's probably a little scary, right? If there's some trauma there that needs to be dealt with, and Lord knows that sounds like work. So I'm doing what I can. I did my financial self-care, which was behind yesterday. So all of my financial tracking, and then I'm going to handle my digital self-care today. And I've been cleaning the bedroom, and I put on a pretty dress just for me. And I feel like I'm on the right track. Oh, I attended a support group this afternoon. That's helpful to me. So one day at a time, one moment at a time. This is an interesting clean week. I feel a little off the rails, and yet it's clearly where I am. I hope your clean week's going well. Today is the last day of this month's clean week. Here are my observations. I actually went full circle on what I was working on. I started out thinking I was going to give my coaching business a fresh start, and I had an idea what that was going to look like. And then my eczema derailed everything, and I decided that I really needed to focus on my self-care. And as I did that, here I am, like, catching up on my financial tracking and my digital self-care and doing more meditations than I've done in a week, and I don't know how long. And I realized I was basically living into what I've created for myself in my coaching business. I have been neglecting the business that I have already built. It's not that I need to go out and invite people. Frankly, I wanted to build a business based on attraction, not promotion anyway. I just needed to lean into what I had already decided for myself. And as I did, I had a clean week registration in the middle of the week. Someone I've never met, someone I never invited, and whether they find clean week is what they need or not, I feel very reassured that the path I've chosen is right, and that path is controlling what is within my control, and it feels really good. And my eczema is, I've just never seen healing like this. I can't tell you how long I struggled with my hands and my skin, and for it to resolve so quickly just by taking good care of myself. What a gift. I could have spent half or more of this week trying to cut out all the foods I really enjoy eating, and making it a real mission for myself and a stress point for myself. I'm so glad I instead just did more breathing, was gentle with myself, rested when I needed it, focused on hydration and nutrition, but not with a heavy hand, with a gentle heart. And I think that's a lesson I can carry with me to a lot of places.